He was celebrated in worldwide. And at that time, there's only the Maya Devi temple was there. Otherwise, there's nothing. There's not even proper road also. But now it's all completely changed. Now it's all become a whole city with the proper road, proper places, proper many, especially many temples, many monasteries, and so many things coming up, and especially, although it's very important to do any virtuous deed in these holy places, such as circumambulations, prostrations, offerings, meditations, recitations, etc. But the most important thing is to study and to light the lamp of wisdom within ourselves. Because the Buddha's teaching is two things, the teaching and practice. To do that, first we have to study. Without studying, you cannot accomplish the realizations. So therefore, study is very important. And I'm extremely happy to know that here university is established and where anyone can learn the Buddha's teachings from every school, every Tibetan Buddhist school, every Buddhist tradition that we've been able to establish here. So this is very, very important, and it's a milestone, and it's a very important step. Because the Buddha himself says that you yourself is the savior of you. Nobody can save you, only you can save yourself. And so the Buddha has shown us the path of liberation and enlightenment. But we have to work ourselves. We have to study, we have to contemplate, we have to meditate to get the realizations. To do that, the first study is very important. According to the teachings, there are three paths. Small person's path, the medium person's path, and the great person's path. Small person's path means those who realize that when we leave this body, when we leave this world, our body will be exposed in one way or another, but the spirit, the consciousness will not disappear. It will go on. So when it goes on, it determines what kind of karmas we have committed. If we have committed negative karmas, one will be falling down into the lower realms, such as the hell realm, hungry ghost realm, and animals realm, where there's an immense sufferings. We are not access to see the hell realm and hungry ghost realm, but we are access to see the animals realm, how the animals are suffering. So we realize that due to the fear of falling down into these lower realms, that we keep moral contacts, we keep precepts, and we wish to continuously born in the higher realms, such as like human realm, and Asura's realm, and Deva's realm. And so this is called the small person's path, because the goal is very small. It is still within the samsara, But we are afraid to be born in the lower realms, but we wish to continuously born in the higher realms. And so to do that also, you need the wisdom. without wisdom, you can't keep the moral conduct. We can't keep the precepts. So wisdom is essential. Then the medium person's path means that the entire samsara, not only there's a lot of suffering in the lower realms, but even in higher realms, in seemingly, when we look at it, appears like a mixture of pleasure and pains, but in reality, there's no real pleasure. It's all kind of suffering. Even the pleasures that we enjoy are also in reality another form of suffering. And so we realize not only in the lower realms, but entire samsara is suffering. So we wish to attain nirvana, personal liberation. To do that, you need to cut the root of the samsara. The root of the samsara is the ignorance of not seeing the reality. And that is self-clinging. Instead of seeing the true reality, we cling as a self without any logical reasons. And to do that, you need wisdom that goes completely as an antidote and opposite to the self-thinking, which is the wisdom of selflessness. So therefore, for the medium person's path also, the wisdom is absolutely essential. Then the great person's path, which means that not only this entire samsara is suffering, no matter whether it is in the lower realms or in the higher realms, it's all suffering. But we believe rebirth. This is not the only life that we had. We had from the beginningless. There's no such. One of the wonders is that there's no such as a beginning of life. Life is forever. So from the beginningless time until now that we are here in the samsara. So that every time we change our life, we are born in different places, different families, different parents. So the entire samsara, or entire sentient beings are our parents, our relatives. But due to the change of life, that we could not recognize each other, and we see some as enemies, some as friends, some as different. But in reality, every sentient being is our mother. Every sentient being is our father. So therefore, just to seek liberation for oneself alone is not right. We can't neglect, we can't ignore our very dear parents who have given us so much love and so much care and so much benefit. So it is our duty to help all sentient beings. So not only to liberate oneself alone, but to save all sentient beings from the suffering and to save from the suffering and to put them into the path of happiness. To do